Okay, and we are live. We are live. Hope you're doing incredibly well wherever you are. Because today, what I'm going to talk about on this live is something that I genuinely believe that for every single business person, for every single leader, for every single expert, for anyone who wants to be someone that wants to create something with their life. This message is going to hit you, and it's going to be powerful, and it's going to genuinely transform your life, and it's something that you need to hear. Why am I saying this? And I feel very strongly about this, by the way. It's because it's something that not only I have lived through, and I'm going to bring in a story that is I actually haven't shared it with too many people, so I'm going to bring it to you for the purpose of helping you to be and do the things that your purpose, your desire, your dream, your pulling power needs you to do and be in order for that to create. Because there is so many business owners out there, so many people, and why do I freaking work with so many business owners, and why do I love working with people in business? It's simple, really, because I believe that business and money are two of, if not the best tools that someone can embark on, journeys that someone can embark, plays that someone can embark on that require you to become the best that you can be. And so you get onto this play, imagine like a song, and you live your life as a play, and you, it's this unfoldment of the best version of you. And for a business to become the best that it can be, it's going to require you to be the best that you can be. And if you're going to generate money, which is a direct reflection of the value that you bring to the world, to the marketplace, whatever it is for you, then you're going to have to first overcome yourself, two, master yourself, and three, you're going to have to live every single day in your king self, in your best self, knowing full well that there is a force, there is a power, there is a program that keeps bringing you back down to comfort and safety and mediocrity and just fitting in. And really what my message today is, it's about your beliefs, and it's about whatever you believe in, and not quitting on that, not quitting on the thing that you believe. Because here's a bit of my story. I around my teens, and I can't preface everything and kind of go into too much, but in my teen years, I was, I've always been quite a spiritual person, and I am, and it's a big part of what I do and what I am, and how we do business. All my clients, we it's a big part of what we do. And through my teen years, I was quite involved as really passionate, energetic, zealous kind of teenage boy into a particular religion, and the way that I did it was very exciting, and I'm actually very grateful for the person that I was and what I learned through that time. But over the years, this way that I went about it, or this suppose strong beliefs that I had, caused a lot of conflict, especially within my home environment. And it came a time where a year went past, 2 years went past, I got kicked out of home, I left home. I mean, this had serious ramifications, and simply because it was a church movement, or a different religion to what I grew up in, and so there was conflict. But 2 years went past, 3 years went past, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, and it came to a point where I decided, I was like, you know what, I'm sick of the fighting. I'm sick of this, I'm sick of this, I'm sick of this. I just want peace, right? So, you know what, I'm going to give up. I'm going to stop doing what I believe in. And I'm going to, you know what, just fit in, stop the conflict, stop the confrontation, stop the tension. And basically, I'm going to give up what I believe in, and I'm just going to conform. I'm just going to conform to this. This in this instance was family and was around conflict. But I'm sharing this with you because the same thing happens to most people, and it happens in a way that it's not as big and kind of conflict like that, but more subtly. And this really concerns me, and it should concern you, because every time you want to do something and you don't do it because of money, because of what someone else will say. In relationships, I'm seeing this all the time. In marriages, a man or a woman does or doesn't do something just to avoid conflict. And so here we are, we're giving up our beliefs and we're buying into the program of people pleasing or avoiding conflict. Am I saying that you should tap into conflict? Yes and no. I'm not saying just have conflict for the sake of it. I'm saying it is healthy to have conflict for something that you believe in. The issue in relationships and within the relationship that you have, you and you, isn't the argument, isn't the conflict. The issue and the more important thing to focus on is the ability for reconciliation, for peace, for getting back on the same page. This is why a lot of people struggle to have confrontations around their kids. I don't want to fight in front of the kids. Well, think about if your kids never see you fighting, you never see you arguing. The problem isn't the fighting. The problem is healthy, proactive, and productive arguments and conflict. Because if your kids see you fighting, but they see you arguing in a really good way, and wow, look at how mum and dad are able to communicate and stick out on each other and hear each other, listen to each other, validate each other's points, and really, really grow together. I'm just wondering, and just you make up your own mind, but what will be healthier? No conflict? Or actually good arguments, good listening, good communication, good peacemaking together. And to be honest, I see especially in relationship, I see a massive issue of people going back into the program, being how the wives, how her mum and dad were, and she's being that, and then how his mum and dad were, and how they used to fight. Now he is that. And now we're trying to create relationships. Well, we're not even trying to create relationships by default. We're creating relationships that are just the byproduct of two flawed systems into one. And then we're asking, why am I not happy? Why are we not generating money? Why, if we have money, why is it empty? I'm just going to go back to the point around beliefs. If you believe something, if you want something for you, if you doesn't matter what anyone else says, and it's easy to say, right? It's easy. Oh, it doesn't matter what anyone else says. You just back yourself. It's so hard. And if you are a coach, if you're a business owner, if you're a real estate agent, if you any of my ideal freaking clients, and I want you to win, and you want to be an expert, and you want to get paid, and you want to make money, you want to have contribution, you want to have that significant, like, I am someone, I created something, and because of me, people live a better life, then you need to become a leader. And in order to lead, you must lead you. And in order to lead you, you must back what you believe. And you must be willing to have the initial confrontation, which, hey, I'm putting my hand up. Before my king energy, before my king self, I struggle with it. I wanted to avoid. How many people want to avoid confrontation? How many people want to avoid conflict? We've been raised in a culture, just avoid conflict. Just avoid conflict. Avoid confrontation. Avoid speaking out. Just conform. Just go by quiet. And then if someone is willing to do that, say, hey, this time, Johnny, right, Margaret, or Peter, Michael, whatever you are, just control yourself. Don't say anything. It's asking you to conform. But when you do that, this is the point I want to make. Anytime you do not back you do not show up and do service to your beliefs, to the power within you, you are buying another program. if you want to do a coaching thing, if you want to invest in something, if you want to drive that down that road instead of that, if you want to wear the white t-shirt instead of the red t-shirt today, or if you want to go out with a loud dress instead of just a typical black grey dress, and you don't do it, you don't answer that call, you're buying a program. Are you aware of what program you're buying? Because I bought a program when I gave up my beliefs. I bought the program of just my beliefs on a lower level, less worthy than someone else's beliefs. If I don't invest in that, there are plenty of times I didn't invest in coaching because I bought the program. There was a sale made. It wasn't the way that person was trying to sell me. It was I bought something different. You know what I bought? I bought that, hey, I'm going to stay broke. Hey, I'm going to stay that $1,500 a month, $3,000 a month, $5,000 a month is too much for me. I am not worthy of that. I can't make it. I'm buying the program that I am something less than that. What program are you buying? What program are you buying when you give up your beliefs? You're buying the program of weakness, of weak energy, of it's gross, it's disgusting, it's fear, but you're buying fear. Congratulations, you just went to the shelves and you bought fear. But remember, whatever you buy, you become. You become more of that. You don't want to live in fear, you want to live a great life, right? Oh, I've got to protect my 15 grand that I have in the bank. You're buying fear. You're rationalizing it as, it's too much money. Reality, you're bullshitting yourself. And fear has wrapped you around its little finger and you are its little bitch. Bend over, spread the cheeks, lube it up, let's go. Fear is going to have a great field day with you. I'm being facetious, but it's 100% true. And I want to share this message because I've been through it. And now, do you know how I've had to overcome that? It's been difficult. It's been so difficult to now, because here's the thing, right? When you give up something that you believe in for something else, because you buy another program for someone else, for someone or something else, guess what? There will come another time in your life when you strongly believe something and all you know, the identity that you created through this emotionally strong, like emotionally powerful, strong emotional event is that, nah, I don't believe, I don't do, even if I believe, maybe I'm wrong. I'm the wrong one. How many people believe that I'm the wrong one? I'm the one in the wrong. Yeah, they are always right. How come they are always right and you're always wrong? To me, that doesn't make sense. And I can see a direct correlation with people giving up on their dreams, on their goals, on the greatness of their business. People with 25 years experience. They have no right being broke, no right living mediocre, no right being weak, showing up in their little weak bitch energy. No right because of everything they've done. They get greatness. But guess what? They just don't see themselves as that. Why? Because you keep giving up on your beliefs, the little things. I don't think it's just big stuff around religion, money, sexuality, whatever you might, dabble yourself into. But it's the little things. When you don't you believe something and you don't stick up for it in the conversation. You don't speak up. You're buying another program. You're lowering yourself. When you look in the mirror and you see shit and you're just so hard on yourself. I'm fat, I'm ugly. You're buying a program. You're lowering yourself. The moment when you go for a run and you know you could, you know you want to, you know that could, but you don't push yourself. You're buying a program. Whenever it's time to do something hard and you don't, and you choose the soft option, you choose the avoiding, you choose the non-conflict, you choose, and I'm talking about non-conflict, by the way, between you and you. First between you and you, then between you and others. You are buying a lower program, and that is not the formula to create a successful business, to show up and create the business you can. And you're always gonna become content and rationalize and submit yourself to mediocrity, weakness, and lack for the rest of your life. If you think this is too strong, just grab a mirror and and look at what you find. And if you feel that this is something, man, this has really resonated with me, let me know below. First of all, I love to know how this resonates for you. But also, if you wanted to work and you want to help on your business with this and help with you in your business, the person that runs your business, maybe you might want to shoot me a message. Maybe you want to reach out and see how we can help. I've got so much resources around this stuff, so much to help people become the best that they can be, the king and queen. Just reach out. I'm happy to give it to you. Feel free to reach out and message me. Guys, that's my message today. Very strong, very powerful, very passionate about this. If this has helped you, please share it with someone you know. Comment below. Let me know how I can help in any way possible. And if you wanted to work on yourself in an event, in a way that is just so beautiful and so powerful and profound, that will have lasting impact for the rest of your life, you might want to check out our virtual retreat, Money Square. It's incredible for business owners. It works on your money, works on you, transforms your life. Testimonials out of it, it's just been absolutely freaking phenomenal. So if that's something for you, please let me know. Love to help anyone. My message to you is pretty simple. If you believe in something, whatever that might be, if you want to do something, if you feel called to do it, you have an ethical, you have a deep, profound, higher calling for you to pursue that. And you give up on your beliefs, you inject your soul with doubt and with fear, and you really do condemn your destiny to being mediocre and nothing like what it could actually be. So back yourself. Your business deserves it. Your family deserves it. Be a leader in your life, and you will see that everything will get better. That's my message for you today.